Hi, in this video I will present how to get data pushed from Kerlink Wanesy to AWS. Without further ado, let's get to it. Right, so first of all you need to create a thing. On the left hand side click Things, then Create Things, and single thing, then Create. Give your thing a name. And create a thing type. Click Add Searchable Attributes. First of all, type app ID, then as the second key it's gonna be dev UI, and the last attribute key is gonna be dev ID. Then hit create. Now you can take the dev UI and copy it from Wanesy. Next to app ID in the value box, you need to give the value for all of the boxes. Now create a non-searchable attribute. That's gonna be your app UI and also app key. App UI you can find on the Wanesy, so paste it there, and app key as well. Now scroll down and click next. You can skip certification for now and hit create things. You can now click on the thing you've created and go to Interact tab, and you can view the settings. Here is your endpoint you will need later on, so you can copy it and paste it in the same place. Now go back to things, your thing, and go to device shadows and create a new shadow. Give it a name and hit create. Okay, you can open now your shadow and you can copy the MQTT prefix. This will be later on needed for a push configuration. Go back to your thing and go to certifications tab and create a new certificate. In this pop-up window you need to activate the certificate, download it, and you're gonna need to download all public key and private key as well, and also Amazon Trust certificates. RSA is enough, so download just that one and then hit done. Okay, once you get this done, on the left hand side you can go to Secure tab and go to Policies, create a new policy, give a name to your policy. I've called it My IoT Policy. You will need to subscribe to all IoT policy actions. Policy effect should be allowed, and then policy should be as a star policy resource. Then create a policy. Once you get this done, go back to your things, click on your thing, then certificates, select the certificate you just created, and then attach the policy from actions button on the top. Select the policy you created and then click attach policies. Now you can go back to Wanesy and create a new cluster for your device. You can disable a push config for now. Click validate to confirm. I had my device connected already, so I need to find it and then move it to another cluster. So finding the device and then select my correct cluster and click validate. Okay, now you can go back to administration sections, go to clusters, and then hit push configuration tab. On the right hand side click plus to create a new push config and then give it a name. From the tab select MQTT and the message level gonna be payload. Hit next and then you've got a few things to fill up. So on the Amazon AWS, go to your things and then go to Interact, view settings, and copy your endpoint and paste it as a host. The port is gonna be 8883, so type it in. Client ID, it's usually the name of the thing. So in my case, it's a test thing. Enable TLS and press next. You can skip security thing, and then under certificates you will need to attach all the certificates you previously downloaded, which is device certificate, private key, and CA certification as well. Once you get it done, hit next, and the data app topic can be found in the AWS device shadows, your device shadow, and then MQTT topic prefix. Copy that from AWS and paste it as the data app topic in Wanesy. Then hit next and validate. Don't worry about messages. Okay, you can go back to clusters, find your cluster, and then hit the pencil icon to edit it, enable the push, and select the push configuration you just created. Click validate, and that's push config done. You can go back to the push config tab, find your push config, and then hit on the heart icon to see if it's configured correctly. It should pop up the green message saying it is. You can go back to end devices now and go to the data app of your device on Wanesy. Wait for the next message to be sent, and then you should see the from the table push state as yes. And here we go, the push configuration worked as the data is being pushed. Now you can go back to AWS and go to your Things tab, you find your thing, go to Activity and then MQTT test client, hit on that, and you will need to subscribe to the topic. The topic can be found in as MQTT topic prefix, so copy it and paste it, subscribe to a topic, and then hit subscribe. After a few minutes, once the message is being sent from device to Wanesy, and then it should be synced up to the AWS. As you can see, it worked in my case, so it worked for you as well. You can compare the data between Wanesy and AWS, and you can see this is the payload message on Wanesy, and this is the latest message on AWS, which is the same payload. And if we check the counters, it's exactly the same, so that means this is the correct message.